Hey everybody, it is day 4 of NTI. Hope everybody had a great weekend and that everything seems to be smoothing out for all of last week for our NTI days. So we're going to continue comparing fractions for about 2 more days. Okay, so Tuesday will be the last day that I really focus on that. So I'm hoping I can get in a lot of examples because today our main thing again is comparing fractions with unlike denominators, and I'm just going to look at cross multiplication to make sure that you have that skill down. So let's look at a couple of examples. Okay, so we have 2/9 compared to 1/10. What we'll do is we'll cross multiply. Let's change colors. We'll go red. So step 1, top to bottom, left to right, just like you read. 2 times 10 is 20. Step 2, I'm going to do in green. 9 times 1 is 9. Therefore, you know that 2/9 is greater than 1/10 because 20 is greater than 9. So you would fill it in just like this. Remember, the alligator eats the bigger number, or you can think of the bully points to the smaller number. So this is red as 2/9 is greater than 1/10. Let's do another example. Lots of examples today. We have 4/6 compared to 8/12. Step 1, top to bottom, left to right. We're going to cross multiply. 4 times 12 is 48. Okay. Step 2, we'll do in blue. 6 times 8 is also 48. 48 is the same thing as 48, so we know that this is actually equal to. You want to know another way that I knew that these were equal? Because look, 6 times 2 equals 12. 4 times 2 equals 8. So that's how I know that those are equivalent. All right, next example. We have 7/8 compared to 9/10. All right, step 1, let's do this one in red. Top to bottom, left to right. 7 times 10 is 70. Next one I'll do in blue. 9 times 8 is 72. Therefore, I know that 7/8 is less than 9/10. All right, so that's a couple examples on cross multiplication. Keep practicing this at home. I actually have a bonus for us. Are we ready for this? Bonus. It has a lot of improper fractions. We have looked at improper fractions a little bit at the beginning, and we were turning them into mixed numbers. I might include a little bonus video with mixed numbers, improper fractions. But for now, this same concept applies here. Okay, we can still do cross multiplication. So do not panic if you see one day that you've got improper fractions and you got to compare them. Not a big deal. We can do it. Let's look at it. 10 times 5 is 50. Then you have 6 times 11 is 66. Oops. Therefore, we know that 66 is greater than 50, so you'd read it as 10/6 is less than 11/5. See that? Same concept. All right, let's do it again. We have 8/5 compared to 12/6. Let's cross multiply them. Not a big deal that they're improper fractions. 8 times 6 is 48. 12 times 5 is 60. I know that 60 is greater than 48, so I would read this as 48 is less than 60. We also can change these to mixed numbers. I can do this really quick. I have about 30 seconds. 6 goes into 10 one time. 6 times 1 is 6. 10 minus 6 is 4. So let's see. We put our whole number here because 6 times 1 is how many times that it would go into 10. How many is left over? 10 minus 6 is 4. That becomes my numerator.